This video is brought to you by Car Keys Express. Stick around to hear more about the special offer they're providing to the entire Upper Echelon community. All right, today is a funny video, I hope. A lot of times I talk about stuff all serious with this like end of the world kind of tone, but for today I want to try something a little bit different and just bask in the comedy of what I'm about to show you. Because today we're circling back around to Earth 2, which is possibly the funniest group of people I've ever seen online, supporting one of the most hilarious projects on all of the internet. For anyone who doesn't know, Earth 2 is basically an attempt at creating the metaverse, where you can buy land on a digital version of Earth, a one-to-one replica, which is then supposed to have an entire ecosystem and market economy built afterward. Ambitious, I know, but so far they haven't really done all that much other than sell digital tiles with collection mini-games on top of them so people will actively log into the platform. Don't get me wrong, there's a community here, a dwindling one, of people who actively support the project or want to. But today I want to look back in time at what the project used to be, as well as re-examine what it is right now, and overlay some quotes from one of the game's biggest supporters ever, Aria Realty, which are absolutely hilarious. All right, before going further, I have an out-of-left-field sort of question. How many people know how expensive new model car keys are? Yeah, see, I had no idea personally, and the answer is actually very, very expensive, making it so that if you have a teenage driver or the key gets damaged, there's this whole huge hassle of a process and a lot of money to get another one. If you only even have just one and it breaks or gets lost while you're out and about, it can also cost you like $1,000 in towing fees and replacement costs. That Omega sucks, but that's where today's video sponsor, Car Keys Express, comes into play so that you can skip the dealership and make a spare car key without ever leaving your home. If you want to check them out, there's a link down below for 15% off during the next 30 days. There's a couple of different services such as Snap Key, which actually lets you make car keys with your phone. Just take photos of your key and provide proof of ownership, and then a key gets cut and shipped to you along with a DIY installer, which can save you up to 75% off dealership prices. And Car Keys Express technicians also cut keys in thousands of neighborhoods across the United States, so just schedule an appointment to have a fully trained expert assist you in cutting and pairing new keys. You probably don't drive around without a spare tire. I mean, some people do, but that's certainly risky, right? So by that logic, you probably shouldn't drive around without a spare key either. And if you need one now or ever in the future for a significant discount, you can check out Car Keys Express using the link down below, cke.co/upper echelon for 15% off for the next 30 days. Again, link down below for easy car key replacements with substantial savings attached. Big thank you to Car Keys Express for sponsoring the channel. Back on task here. Let me set the tone real quick. This is Aria Realty. I think he went by Aria Investments for a while in 2023, but this is him reacting to one of the latest gameplay trailers for Earth 2 with just a perfect moment encapsulating the atmosphere of what it's really like to support this project. Here it is.
You go fishing and stuff? I'm definitely gonna fish. Nothing can beat this. I can't find anything that's close to this.
So nothing can beat this. Can't find anything that's close to this. After a character swung a fishing rod with no line on it at the edge of some water. That is what it's like supporting Earth 2, okay? Just to get the ball rolling here. It's like fishing by just swinging a stick in the air at some water and then telling everyone, there's nothing that beats this, really. I can't even find anything close to this. What a thrilling adventure. Joking aside, only for right now though, because trust me, there's plenty more jokes down the line. Earth 2 actually did go viral in 2022, I think? January of 2022, more precisely, according to the Wayback Machine. Tier 1 digital real estate, in the UK at least, was going for about $15 per plot. For reference, an individual plot is 10 meters by 10 meters of digital real estate that you buy on this alternate version of Earth, and supposedly later in the future it's going to be a whole alternate reality where you will build and fight each other and sell things, blah blah whatever. Sounds good, right? Well, no, it's not. Because here and now, if you go to the more recent Earth 2 website, you'll see that Tier 1 land, once again in the UK, is being traded for 45 cents. That represents a pretty staggering decline, but it gets so much better when you go back and look at more of what's been said about this project by someone who I honestly have a pretty soft spot in my heart for now, oddly enough, because he's just so endearingly stupid. I can't even actually be angry at him, I don't think. My man, Aria Realty, self-professed near millionaire because of Earth 2, when the number he's showing on screen only says 686,000, which is money he can't even liquidate the property for because there's no buyers, decided over 2 years ago, right, to release a video titled, This token will 10x on launch day. And he was referring to Essence, which is the token of Earth 2. It will 10x on launch day. That's fantastic. Sign me up. But what else did he say? Here's a pretty good rundown.
I mean, look at the water detail right there. What game has detail like that? This is insane. And it's gonna have a cryptocurrency? I swear, man. If you hold Essence, you're a genius. I'm telling you, I've been backing this company for like 3 years because I know it's gonna happen. It only took this long because of the crypto bear market. If you don't know markets.
I love this guy. I actually love this guy. If you hold Essence, you're a genius. I just know I know what's going to happen. And then... The average price of land plots is down like 97%. The token did, obviously, not 10x on launch day after he claimed it would launch in maybe July, but certainly September of 2022, except it didn't come out until 2024. And it's actually down over 40% in the first month alone while trading volume evaporates. There's so much history here, I don't honestly think I could cover it all without a 2-hour documentary, which would 100% make an excellent video, and I should probably work on it. But the point is to demonstrate just how absurd the project really is and what kind of people are actively supporting it. The subreddit is a ghost town. What little posts are there come directly from the developers announcing random stats and promotional figures or opportunities to buy more land, and then regular people trying desperately to sell the property they already have with no buyers. Here's one from 9 days ago, or 10 days ago rather, where the poor guy is selling everything at a big discount, and yet there's no traction. He still has them. Here's one from 22 days ago, or 23 days ago, sorry, because the script and I wrote it, and most of it yesterday. Anyway, saying, quote, "How to go about selling my property. No one wants to buy it. I have had it listed for many years." And the list goes on of people who either can't sell or can't withdraw because the project, being as charitable as I possibly can here, has some issues. That being said, it's also an excellent source of entertainment. Aha.
Imagine owning land in the Essence before this next Fortnite happens. Come on, common sense.
Imagine owning land in Essence before the next Fortnite happens. Like, this is the next Fortnite to these people. Come on, common sense, right? Common sense. And yet every single video on his channel indicates, quote, "Everything in this video and on this channel is for entertainment purposes only," which is a disclaimer he only has because I called him out for it a couple years ago and showed him that if he kept doing what he was doing, he would be violating the Investment Advisors Act of 1940 because he got commissions when people invested fresh money into the project. Hi, buddy. Just checking up on you here. Earth 2 is not a responsible thing to be promoting, and you probably shouldn't be telling people it's in a factual way that the token will, with certainty, 10x on launch day, or telling people that they're geniuses for holding it, or that you just know what's going to happen, because you're making people lose their savings. Like, you're doing that to them. But maybe it's okay, because you drive a Tesla, and you made damn sure to put it right in your profile picture. You might actually be one of the greatest entertainers in history, my dude. And somehow, some way, I can't even. In a weird, twisted way, dude, I appreciate you. I mean, get this. Another one of this games, if you can call it that, because they do have a product where you can walk around with an avatar in a digital world, so I guess credit for that portion. But another one of this project's dedicated advocates released a video where the thumbnail is Jordan Belfort, the financial criminal, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, in this case during the movie Wolf of Wall Street, where it flat out says, "The only regret you're going to have is that you didn't buy more." These guys have completely lost the plot here. He was the bad guy. The dude was a con man who swindled people out of their money by committing fraud and lying about penny stocks. It's like they tried some sort of attempt at irony, but they accidentally got it right by accurately showcasing themselves as the swindlers, telling people that they're geniuses for holding penny value crypto tokens that immediately crash in price. It's honestly incredible. I never thought I would watch a video of a guy who has hundreds of thousands of dollars in digital real estate looking at a gaming avatar fishing, like with big air quotes around that word fishing, by just waving a stick with no string in the air and saying there's nothing better than this. I would have never predicted any of it 5 years ago because the level of delusion required for it's astronomical. But here we are. It's real, it's happening, and I continue to laugh at the absurdity of Earth 2 even after years have passed by because it's a gift that just keeps on giving. To be completely fair, you can now walk around with an avatar in some sort of rudimentary game world. You can trade little jewels. There's a really basic system for skins that they release, I guess, which leads into this.
No, those skins. You see those skins? I swear, they're gonna go for thousands, tens of thousands. You get those things for like $20, it's gonna go for like 10,000.
And I'll admit, there's like stuff going on in a way. I think the project deserves maybe partial credit for that. It's not good content, but there's at least some sort of content. And yes, they continue to round out maximized revenue extraction methods from a very, very gullible subset of the population. But at the very least, it's a source of ongoing entertainment for the rest of us as we witness greater fool theory in action actively every single step of the way. That's it. If you want to support the channel, there's plenty of links down below. The video sponsor, of course, Car Keys Express, if you do or ever will need cheaper replacements. Locals and Patreon, monthly memberships, and more like special Earth-type merchandise down below that we made as a joke about Earth 2 a while back and actually came out super good. But I'll cut it there and stop rambling. As always, thank you all for watching, question everything, and have a nice night.